Hello and welcome to Hub City Now. I'm your host, Tyrone Tony Reed Jr. Today we have back with us, we've had him on before, but we have him again, the Executive Director of Jonah Affordable Housing Organization. We have Mr. Harold D. Nance with us. Thank you for being back here with us again.
Thank you so much for inviting me back. I'm delighted.
He's here today to talk to us about Jonah's sixth annual fundraiser, a community showcase affair, which will be at the Star Center located at 1119 Old Humboldt Road in Jackson, Tennessee, from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. on Friday, March 15th, 2019. This event will recognize several community leaders who have positively impacted West Tennessee. And they will also be featuring their special Shirley J Richmond Award to a nonprofit organization. Before we get into this great event, I would like Mr. Nance to tell us a little bit more about himself for those listeners who've never heard him before, and tell us what Jonah Affordable Housing is.
Okay. Again, I'm Harold Nance. My background really and truly has been in the telecommunications industry.
Okay.
I worked for Southwestern Bell and AT&T, I guess, collectively for 36 years before my retirement.
Okay.
And when I was there, I guess I did everything in the marketing and sales group, from being a salesperson to sales manager. And when I retired, I was vice president in Houston.
Okay, wow.
And retired and moved back here. So I had a decent career.
So you're originally from the West Tennessee area, or?
Yeah, I'm one of those kids that was from a family. My mom's in St. Louis. My dad was here, and my grandparents were here. So it was kind of whoever had a good meal on any particular time, Tony, I would show up. So I really was back and forth. So I actually call both places home. Okay. I get Alamo, Mary City, Crockett County areas home. Okay. And then I have South St. Louis and all my friends there and school and all that. That's home as well, so I'm home either place. That old record with a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll, I was kind of both of those. But it is good. Since then, I've started work with Jonah Affordable Housing here in Jackson. Okay.
How long has Jonah been around?
Jonah has been around since 1995. Okay. And it's a community housing development organization, which gives it the ability to develop housing, rental, and home ownership in actually all counties, with the exception of Shelby County in West Tennessee. Okay. Wow. And we currently have properties in Gibson County, Crockett County, Haywood County, and Madison County. Okay. And our goal is to try and grow in each one of those areas annually 1 to 3 or 4 houses. So we're trying to do new housing, new opportunities, and basically what we've been doing in the last couple of years is just acquisitions and rehab. Okay. Seems to be the best way to do things. Right. And then in Jackson last couple of years, we did add a couple of duplexes. Okay. That were aimed at senior citizens, and they're 1-bedroom duplexes, but they've gone over real well too. That's good. Yeah, I'm sure you know there's a shortage of good housing in the area, and so we're just trying to help fill that void. Okay.
And how did you end up getting with Jonah?
Wow. I almost want to call it a trick, but it wasn't. It wasn't. When I moved back, another friend of mine knew Mr. Winston Henning, who was over at Jackson Housing at the time. And through our friendship, he decided he thought that it would be a good thing with my background if I would go on the Jonah Affordable Housing Board. Okay. Which I did, and I was a board member for quite a while. Up until the time that Miss Shirley Richmond, who was our executive director at the time, became ill. Okay. And at the time that she became ill, with all the money that we were able to pay somebody, I took on the job as executive director, and it's been a great thing for me.
So how long have you been the executive director now?
This is my 5th year. Okay. Okay. And I was on the board about 5 years prior to that. Okay. And I've been the executive director now for 5, going on, pretty much that. But it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I think it's a great thing to do. Like I say, I know there's an extreme need, I'll use that word, in the area for housing, particularly decent rental housing. Right. And that's what we do. Actually, we don't have apartments or anything like that. We have homes.
Okay.
And so they are 2, 3, and 4 bedroom homes, with the exception of the duplexes, which are 1 bedroom. We maintain our properties. And we do accept Section 8 tenants as well. Okay. And the target is 80% and below the median income in each county. Okay. And but we're there. We don't have any vacancies at this point. I wish we did. But we're working to fix that too. Right. But it's been a good deal.
All right. So how because we have lots of time now. What are the criteria for people who want to find out if they are what's the word? Eligible. There you go.
Actually, the criteria is that you just have to be 80% or below the median income for the area in which you live. Okay. You need to come by our office or go on our website, pull up an application, and fill it in. And we basically go by your income, your ability to pay, and whether or not our situation is going to work out for the tenant and us. Right. So we go through that process. We actually go and do a home visit of the prospective tenant. Okay. To just make sure that they pretty much keep their properties up and keep them neat and clean. Right. We allow people, once they get into one of our houses, to treat it like it's their own. We allow them to landscape it. Okay. Change some, within reason. They can change the paint, the paper, the wallpaper, or whatever to make it really feel like home. Right. And we have some tenants that's been with us a long time, and we're very proud of that because they have a decent place to stay. We think it's some really good rents, and so we've been fortunate with that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay.
It says that your all's vision is to develop effective, lasting partnerships that will assist Joe. How do you say
Jonah Affordable Housing? Okay. Yeah, you can say JAHO, but
Jonah Affordable in improving the lives of residents who seek decent and affordable housing. How difficult is it in this area for people to find affordable housing? Is that something that you hear a lot?
I think it's most people, we ask them why they ended up coming to apply with us. And what we find in a lot of cases is that we'll find people who said they can find housing, but it's not always maintained. It's not always decent. It's not always the kind of property that they would want to live in. Right. And so, we just pride ourselves on maintaining our property. That costs us a little. In some cases, it can cost us a lot. Right. But I would tell you that it's like everything else. 90% of the people who rent our properties and live in our properties, they take care of them. Right. And if something goes wrong that needs to be fixed, we pride ourselves on getting it done. Right. But we do find people who come in and they say that they have a tough time finding some place for our rates, for our rents that that's suitable to them as far as conditioning goes. Right. So
if something happens like a water leak or something like that, is that their responsibility, or do you all take care of that?
We take care of that.
You all take care of that.
And normally I'm going to say most of the time, if it's a water leak or something like that, we'll take care of it the same day. Wow. Unless it's a weekend. Right. But some of the contractors that we use, they're very good as well. And we've actually repaired air conditioning units and done stuff like that on Sundays when we know it was really dire need. But occasionally we'll miss that. But by and large, we'll take care of it. That's awesome. Most of our tenants will tell you that they don't have a whole bunch of problems with us as far as maintenance goes.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we've done 9 minutes about you and Jonah Affordable Housing Organization. It is a nonprofit 501c3 community housing development organization. And, of course, in order to keep providing this service, they need funds.
That's right.
So on Friday, March 15, 2019, Jonah Affordable Housing Organization will hold their 6th annual fundraiser, a community showcase affair at the Star Center located at 1119 Old Humboldt Road in Jackson, Tennessee, from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. During this event, they will recognize several community leaders that have positively impacted West Tennessee, And they will also be featuring their special Shirley J Richmond Award to a nonprofit organization. Before we get into the fundraiser, tell me who Shirley J Richmond is and why there's an award.
Yeah, Shirley was the what I want to say original. She was the first executive director for Jonah Affordable Housing.
Okay.
It was really her dream to do this. She, along with Diane Staten, who still works at our office, and a couple of more people, they actually originated this CHODO back in 1995.
Okay.
So it's been their dream to try and do something in I guess the low to medium income families to try and provide some good, decent housing. And Shirley actually was real good at finding grants and monies to do this. In addition, she had 3 or 4 houses that she actually had on a lease to purchase program.
Okay.
Because she wanted to allow people in this income bracket to have a home ownership as well. Right. So she was our original, well, I guess original is a good word, executive director. Her heart was in it. Right. So we are thankful to her for that. And then, so now we try to just honor her by finding a nonprofit that's kind of, keeps the same lookout and do things that's going to make our community better. Right. And we try to recognize a nonprofit with that award each year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, okay, tell us about a community showcase affair. How long? Well, it's been going on for 6 years. Tell us about that event.
It's a super event. The tickets are $50 individually. We have corporate sponsorships at $1,000, and then if you want to be another sponsor, there's a sponsorship at $1,500. Okay. And that sponsorship is called the venue sponsor. Okay. And we have several venue sponsors, and we have just several regular sponsors, as well as people who just buy a table of 10 at $50 each at $500. The event is it's actually our major fundraiser for the year, and we found out with an organization like ours, Tony, that individual donors represent about 50% of the income that most nonprofits will receive. Wow. So in addition to getting grants from foundations and other organizations, we also have to do some individual fundraising. Right. And that's what this event is all about. Okay. It's a fun event. We have the King Beez is our band. Okay. We will have a live auction for some real good items. Okay. We just kind of let folks have a good time, eat some real good food. It's it's not a dinner. It's heavy hors d'oeuvres. Okay. You come in, grab your hors d'oeuvres, and then the King Beez will just make you get up and shake a leg for a while. So it's a fun event, and then we'll recognize, as you said, several people. We try to recognize somebody from government. This year, that's going to be Jimmy Harris, the mayor of Madison County. Okay. And for education, it's going to be Dr. Eric Jones, the superintendent of Madison County Schools. Okay. And the Boys and Girls Club of Brownsville will get the Shirley Richmond Award. Okay. And then Mr. James Ross, CEO of West Tennessee Healthcare, will get the Healthcare Award. Wow. And I think pretty much everybody in town knows JR, and he's done a fantastic job. And we're happy that those folks will allow us to recognize them for the work that they do. Right. That's awesome.
Again, this is going to be on Friday, March 15, 2019, the 6th annual fundraiser, a community showcase affair at the Star Center, located at 1119 Old Humboldt Road in Jackson, Tennessee, from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. And who are some of your sponsors that you all have this year?
Yeah, actually, we're still collecting sponsors. So what I'd like to do is give you the sponsors who stepped up last year. Okay. And I'll just run down the list, and most people are going to know almost all of these folks, I think. Bancorp South is our venue sponsor. Okay. And Doug Roth at Bancorp South, their local president, is also our honorary chairperson. Okay. He's an excellent honorary chairperson. And then we have the city of Jackson. Haywood County Government, Jackson Energy, West Tennessee Healthcare, Baskerville Funeral Home, Gary Taylor Investment, Leaders Credit Union, First Tennessee Bank, Lane College, Hope of Faith, which is the church when Shirley was living. She pastored this church.
Oh, okay, wow.
And they've sponsored us each year now.
That's awesome.
Tennessee Valley Authority, Commercial Bank and Trust, and Alexander Thompson Arnold. Okay. So we've got some real good sponsors. We're hoping to pick up 3 or 4 additional ones this year, in addition to retaining these.
That's awesome.
But they've been very good sponsors, and I think most of the folks who would attend on their behalf. I've had several ask me when is the next one because they're excited about coming back again.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, how do I dress for this? Is it formal or?
It is. It is semi-formal, casual.
Okay.
I think we said on our information it says semi-formal.
Okay.
But just business casual.
Okay.
Comfortable.
Because you're going to be dancing.
Because you're going to be dancing. I mean, actually, with the King Beez Band, you're going to be dancing. I mean, even if you're a guy like me that doesn't dance that much, you still got to get up and do something. But it's a fun event. Then we take the money from that and we actually put that into our general account to do some of the maintenance that we do, and then to help us fund additional housing because a lot of the grants that we get require matching funds.
Oh, okay.
And so we'll take this money and we'll put some of it aside to do that kind of activities with.
Okay.
So it's really important that we have sponsors and that we can raise money. Again, like we say, 50% or more of most 501c3s funds come from individuals.
Right.
And so we're looking for not only corporate sponsors, but individuals who are willing to help us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And tell us the prices again for those.
It's $50 for an individual ticket. Okay. Or a lot of individuals are just buying a table at $50 each, it's $500. To be a sponsor, it's $1,000, and then to be a venue sponsor is $1,500. Okay. So you can come for as low as $50. But we'd love to have some more, sponsors or table sponsors as well.
Okay. And how can you pay for this? And where can I pay for this?
Well, you can pay for it basically with, of course, we always take cash, check, a money order. Okay. And then this year we're set up as well to accept credit cards or debit cards. Okay. So if you want to, either way you want to do that, you can do it. In fact, our auction will have the ability to pay for that with a credit or debit card as well.
Okay, wow. Okay.
So that means you don't have to have $4,000 or $5,000 in your pocket to participate in the auction. Okay. You can put it on the card, and we will have some. We haven't figured it all out yet, but we will have some nice items to auction off. Okay. It's the first time we've done that, but we think that'll generate some funds, and we think the group will have fun participating in it as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so, if it's a check or something or money order, they can make it out to Jonah Affordable Housing Organization and mail it to P.O. Box 7444, Jackson, Tennessee 38302.
That's it.
Is there a deadline that they need to have this in before?
We are asking all of the sponsors to have their information in by March the 1st. Okay. Which is really this Friday. Yeah,
well, by the time they hear this, it'll be March 3rd. Okay, so they've been past deadline.
So that deadline, let's put it this way. I don't know of any reason why we would turn anybody's money down. Right. Including if they show up at the door at the event. Okay. So don't let a deadline, the only reason we were going for that date is just so we'd make sure we'd have sponsors in our literature. Right. That's the only reason for that. But other than that, we'll accept the funds up until the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see. It says tickets will be mailed upon receipt of your payment, or they can be purchased and picked up at the Jonah Affordable Housing Organization's office, which is located at 513 North Royal Street in Jackson, Tennessee.
That's it. All right. And if you would like for us to hold them at the door, we would do that too. We'll put them in an envelope, hold them at the door, and then present them to you when you get there.
Yeah, because it's easy to. If you get something real early, it's easy to forget where you put those tickets.
For a guy my age, Tony, it doesn't have to be early. It can be this morning, and I forget where I put them. Yeah, that is so true. But yeah, we will handle it either way.
Okay. Yeah. Again, this is Friday, March 15, 2019, the 6th annual fundraiser, a community showcase affair at the Star Center, located at 1119 Old Humboldt Road in Jackson, Tennessee, from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. During this event, they will recognize several community leaders, including Madison County Mayor Jimmy Harris, Dr. Eric Jones, who is the Jackson-Madison County Superintendent of Schools, James Ross, who is the CEO of the West Tennessee Healthcare, and the Boys and Girls Club of Brownsville. Make sure to get your tickets. Individual tickets for the event are $50, and sponsorships are still available at $1,000, which includes tickets for a table of 10 and various print advertisement recognition. Oh my goodness! So make sure to come out to this event. This is for a great cause. It says since 1995, Jonah Affordable Housing has continued to provide decent, affordable rental housing for low and moderate income families in the city of Jackson, Crockett, Gibson, and Haywood counties, thereby helping to strengthen communities and produce economic development in rural and urban neighborhoods while eliminating the blight and unsightly structures and vacant lots. And I know that's not just something that's happening here in Jackson, but also in Memphis. Blight, houses just standing up there not being used. And we have so many people who need homes. Yep. And, there are ways to make those homes nice and fix them up for families who need them and make them affordable. Yep. There should not be any reason why anybody should have to live out on the streets or struggle to find a place to live for a decent price. It's hard on people to have to work 2, 3, 4 jobs trying to just have a home. They're not even able to really rest in the home because before they know it, they have to go to the second job or the third job or cut corners on here and there to find out if they're going to eat just so they can keep a roof over their family's head. So thank you all so much for everything that you all do.
Thank you.
Because it's really important to have a home.
Yeah. I'd like to add, though, for those who want to call us, it's the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's
we hadn't dropped the telephone number yet. Right. You can call us at 713. Mm-hmm. No, that's wrong. It is 731. Isn't it?
Yeah, 731.
Should be 731-427-0817.
Okay.
That's our office number.
Okay.
And then if you want to email us or check us on email, you can do that at AKA. Mm-hmm. MARAKA 4 at AOL.com.
All right.
So if you'd like to contact us through email or by telephone, you can do that. And again, it's 731-427-0817. Mm-hmm. Or you can contact us by email at MARAKA 4 at AOL.com.
All right.
So you ought to be able to reach us, and we'll be more than glad to entertain questions and hear from anybody that would like to participate.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Again, the Community Showcase Affair, March 15, 2019. That's a Friday. Starts at the Star Center located at 1119 Old Humboldt Road in Jackson, Tennessee, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., featuring the King Beez Band. There'll be a live and silent auction, and they'll be showcasing the following leaders impacting West Tennessee: Madison County Mayor Jimmy Harris, Jackson-Madison County Superintendent of Schools Dr. Eric Jones, the Boys and Girls Club of Brownsville, and CEO James Ross of the West Tennessee Healthcare. Tickets $50 per person. Attire is semi-formal. Make sure you have some comfortable dancing shoes on, and just come out and support this great organization as they continue to help out the community. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, not really. If there's something anybody listening that would want to know about our organization, please call us. We are our office hours are from 9 to 5 each day, mm-hmm. and so we're there. And stop by the office and talk to us or give us a call. Mm-hmm. We want to be an excellent developer in the area, mm-hmm. and our goal is actually to provide some good rental properties for people. And we just think that kids particularly need a home, right, and a yard that they can play in.
That's right.
And so that's really what we kind of do that. We've stayed away from duplexes and apartments for that reason. That our target and our goal is to try and provide somebody a home.
Right.
And we think there's a lot of benefit in that. And so we pride ourselves on that. And any support that we can get from the community, we certainly appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you to our sponsors, Baskerville Funeral Home, R&R Custom Wheels and Tires Express, and Helping Hands of Tennessee. Thank you all so much for tuning in and listening to Hub City Now with Tyrone Tony Reed Jr. I have been working diligently on my personal website. It's TyroneTonyReedJr.com. I hope you can go there and visit. You can find my latest books, my latest posts, my latest photos on there. You can also find the show links on that website. That's TyroneTonyReedJr.com. Thank you all so much for tuning in each and every week. You all have a wonderful and blessed week. Don't forget, go out to Jonah Affordable Housing Organization's fundraiser, a community showcase affair, which is March 15, 2019 at the Star Center, located at 1119 Old Humboldt Road in Jackson, Tennessee, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., featuring the King Beez Band, live and silent auction, and showcasing the leaders impacting West Tennessee. So you all continue to have a wonderful and great day, a wonderful week, and continue to take care of one another, and have a very blessed week. God bless.